All right, so physical health versus mental health. Ask yourself this question. How many people do you know in your life that has very, very poor physical health, but has very, very, very high mental health? I would be willing to bet that not very many of you know people who have very poor physical health, but have really good mental health. Am I right? So in my practice, I see a lot of people that may be trying to work on their mental health, but then when the topic of physical health comes up, it's something that they seem to maybe shy away from a little bit. And I get it. Not a lot of people come to see a mental health therapist for their physical health. I totally understand. But the problem is, in my clinical opinion, is that I don't think that you can separate the two. I think they're inseparable completely. While I don't want to focus a ton on the physical health of people that come in, especially with depression, anxiety, trauma issues, whatever it is with their teen, things like that, working with couples or parents or addiction, the thing about it is it's really hard to not go into the realm of physical health when talking about mental health issues. For example, one of the things that helps a lot of people with anxiety and depression and with people with ADHD is for them to learn how to live a daily set schedule. And a lot of times that requires them to probably do some things that have to do with their physical health, like self-care. But if we were to talk specifically about exercise and that type of physical health compared to mental health, I still don't think that you can really separate the two. And again, if you think about the people in your own life that have really high mental health, they typically have some sort of schedule or routine that involves them being very physically active as well. So if you don't know already, I mean, it seems kind of obvious in today's world, but many studies show that the higher your physical health is, the higher your mental health is going to be, and the higher your mental health is going to be, there's a direct correlation with that in your physical health. So do yourself this favor, which is if you do seek mental health counseling or therapy, also go into it with the mindset that you're also going to work on some level with what you need to do physically to be able to help yourself as well. So if you go into the therapeutic process with the mentality that you're going to work on physical things along with your mental health, it's going to speed up the therapeutic process immensely. Otherwise, you got to stare at this ugly mug for a lot longer than you wanted to. So to sum this all up, you cannot separate, in my opinion, physical health from mental health. They have to be combined. You have to be willing to work on both, and it doesn't have to be an insane amount of time and energy that you have to put into it, but you just have to start somewhere. And again, if you're willing to do that, the therapeutic process is going to be a lot quicker and you're going to spend less money. I mean, everything falls into place. So again, go into it with the mindset that you're willing to do that. And if you're not, then a lot of the therapeutic time will be spent on trying to get someone in the mindset where they're willing to work on their physical health as well. So again, if you're willing to work on that along with your mental health, things are just going to go a lot better. You don't have to trust me when I say that. You can research it on your own, but after 16 and a half years of doing this, I've just seen it a lot. So trust me, maybe.